Oh. Morning, people, and welcome to this week's Monday Morning Muse. It's a bit nippy outside, grey, overcast, but apparently, according to Key 103, it's going to get brighter later in the day. So there's the weather forecast for Manchester for this week, well, for today. Right then, so what I'm going to talk to you about today. Well, the Nagash thing continues. I watched the most excellent video by Reef yesterday, and I suggest you go and have a look at it because he's talking about him and Martin have a couple of games. They set up to have one, but it's all over in a flash, and they have another one. So there's a spoiler. But anyway, and it's quite an interesting discussion afterwards about the mechanics introduced by the Nagash expansion. It lays some fears and rises some others, and this, that, and the other. And I found it quite interesting. In fact, I'm with Reef on this. I quite like the idea of this fluff-driven sort of stuff, and a lot of the things that it becomes obvious as they talk about the scenarios and things that you can see where GW's head's going with this narrative game. The problem I think that happens a lot is that in the world of Warhammer, you tend to find these camps of tournament players, and us old people who are. I mean, I'm not a tournament player, but a lot of people are, and you see a lot of people playing competitively and this, that, and the other. And a narrative game doesn't suit a competitive player. But in the main, Games Workshop want their game to be a game between friends and passing the time and a sort of life-enhancing activity. I'm going to mention this at the end as well because I've got something I want to talk about at the end about this sort of life-enhancing stuff, and it's about fun and it's about enjoyment and it's about it's a fantasy game. Do you know what I mean? And the narrative, this sort of how Reefy was talking about it, was saying you can see how everybody gets something out of the game with applying the mechanics that have been introduced in this scenario pack or expansion or whatever it is that you want to call it. Now, I quite like the idea of that. Obviously, Martin's a bit down in the dumps, but go and watch the video and you'll see what I'm talking about. Bless him. Okay, so that's Nagash. I'm not going to say any more. Go and watch Reefy's video. It's not a long one for Reefy. It's only about an hour, only about 2 hours long. In fact, I'll tell you exactly how long it is. It is 1 hour 57 minutes, but it is well worth sitting down and watching, or listening to at least. You need to watch the battle reports as well. Don't skip into the discussion. Just watch the battle report as well, and then you'll get it. Okay, what else? Yes, right. So that's that. It's a bit of a moan now, and it's not even about the game or hobbies or anything like that. It's about eBay and attitudes. I've got a question, right? And don't fill the comments up with it. Just, comment all the stuff as well other than this. But I sold some stuff on eBay. I sold an item. I'm not going to tell you what it is. But basically, it was a Games Workshop product. And it was something that I bought many years ago. And what I used to do is I used to go, say I was doing painting an army or whatever. I'd say, right, well, I don't know what I'll do. And I'd go down and I'd buy, say, five boxes of troops. Yeah. So, say for example, Space Marine Tactical Squads. I'd buy 5 boxes, right? And I'd open the first box, paint it up. Then I'd open the second box, paint it up. Then I'd open the third box, paint it up. And then I'd think, actually, I've got enough now. I don't need to do anymore. So I'd put them on eBay and sell them. Right, well, I did something similar the other day, and I sold a Games Workshop product and it's shrink wrapped. So therefore it's never been opened. You can class it as new, can't you? But I didn't. I classed it as used. I class everything as used because I can't be getting into all that sort of stuff that they do on eBay. If something's classed as new, then it is this, that, and the other. Because you never know. So anyway, I put it up. So imagine this: it's shrink wrap, brand new. Okay. Now I have a policy with eBay that if somebody pays for something, okay, at the first opportunity, I will dispatch it. And what I mean by that is, if you pay for it, say you pay for something today, right, and you bought it and you paid for it before lunchtime, and I'm going to go out to the village, I'll package it up and post it. If you paid for it in the afternoon or in the evening, in the morning when I go up and drop the wife off at work, I'd post it. That's what I mean. Yeah. So this item was paid for and posted on the same day it was paid for. Okay. Now I have my postal options dead simple. I have second class, first class, second class recorded, first class recorded, special delivery, and that's it. Yeah. Now, and I put in my little thing and I say, now obviously you're looking for a bargain, so you're going to pay the cheapest possible postage that you can. If you pay more postage than it actually costs, I'll refund you the postage. So anyway, so this item, remember it's brand new, shrink wrapped, and it is sent off within 4 hours of the guy paying for it. He's only paid second class, bear in mind. So once it leaves my little hands, it's not going anywhere other than into the Royal Mail system. And it's not my problem what happens to something after the Royal Mail get hold of it. Right? This guy messages me and he says, can I get it tomorrow? And I said, well, no, because it's in the Royal Mail and you've only paid second class. So but I can tell you it's been dispatched. Why? Oh, I've got a tournament coming up that I want to use. Fair enough. Okay. Should have started thinking at this point, shouldn't I? Anyway, apparently, sending out a brand new item at less than half the shop price on the same day that it's paid for, by the postage method that it's paid for. Bear in mind, I package everything quite nicely. Then, when it has been posted, refunding 70 pence of the postage because it actually cost 70 pence less than he'd paid, warrants negative feedback. Why? Can somebody explain to me why that warrants negative feedback? I know why. Because Royal Mail obviously didn't get it to him the following day. It just fucks me off. It really does. I mean, people... There's something wrong with the world today. And I found a guy. I actually found a guy. I found him on YouTube, and I found him on Google Plus, and I found him on Instagram, and I found him on Twitter. And to be honest, he's a complete knob. He's about 14. Do you know what I mean? And obviously expects everything tomorrow. He just expects everything to happen. But anyway, you can't buy anything off me now because he's on my block list. So there you go. That's why I'm happy. That I know nothing to do with the hobby, really, other than the fact that it was hobby-related sales. But it just annoys me that the attitude just really, really gets my goat about things like that. Yeah, I want it now, and I want it with the least minimum effort, and I'm very selfish about it. And I don't take into consideration anything else other than what I want. Does me head in. Anyway. Quick Napoleonics update. I'm cracking on. I'm not going as fast as I'd like, but this brings me on to the next thing. I found some beautiful miniatures, and I shall be doing a Napoleonic update this week. I've got a few painted and some of the others, so look out for that if you're interested. If you're not interested, then fine. But there you go. But this brings me on to the meat of the matter on my list. And I've written here, it says hobby, getting out of it at your own pace. I was talking to Nick last week about Legion because now that we're all back to normal, by back to normal I mean like my wife and kids are back at school. Not my wife is back at school, she teaches in a school, but if you know what I mean. But anyway, so they're out of my hair, what there is of it. Now, so I can get on, and I tend to talk to Nick over Skype, and I talk to other people over Skype and stuff. Last week we got back and we were talking, and he's back from holiday. And I was saying to him, because he is very good, he's very fast at painting, and he can paint a couple of miniatures in a day if he wants to. And I'm trying to paint units up and everything, and it's taking me on. I was getting all frustrated about it, and I was going, do you know, I can't be doing this. I've got thousands of these things to paint, and you know, I need to do a video, and I need to do this, and I need to do that. And he said, why? And it just suddenly dropped to me, you know, why am I getting myself all wound up about all of this stuff just to make a video, when really what I should be doing is painting them at my own pace and enjoying the hobby. And I found that just like with the Drew Light painting challenge, you know what I mean, I was getting a bit frustrated because I have to paint every day, but that's part of the challenge. I love the Drew Light painting challenge, it's great. But I was trying to apply that sort of methodology to everything that I've been doing, you know, with the Napoleonics. And I was getting a bit depressed about it, and I thought, well, no, you're right, Nick. Why? Why should I? Just let me turn this around because I'm coming out shot in here because I'm leaning back. Why? Why am I doing that? And the simple fact is that I was trying to get a video out every week or every few days, and it's ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not going to be doing that anymore. I'm going to try and limit myself to do videos when it's necessary. I'm not going to paint for videos. Videos are going to be done for my painting or for my hobby. So I don't know why I'm sort of rambling on about this, but I think it's an important point that some of us forget. That that at the end of the day, the hobby's supposed to be fun, innit? And we're supposed to enjoy it. And I was just getting into position when I was doing these little fellas. Do you know what I mean? That I've got to get them done. I've got to get them done. And I was rushing them and not enjoying them. So I'm enjoying them now. So like I say, I'll be doing a video this week, and there you go. But it would have been the video that I put out last week, but I stopped worried about it. And I must admit, the last few miniatures that I painted have been quite good laugh, good, interestingly nice to paint. I've enjoyed them. I've been watching a bit of Netflix. I went to see Guardians of the Galaxy on Friday in 3D with my eldest son. Yeah, sorry about that. For some reason my camera went a bit weird. It went from 2 bars of power to like none in a flash. I think it's time for a new battery. So expensive do. Yeah. Anyway, what I was saying. Yes, right. I went off to see Guardians of the Galaxy on Friday. So a night off out of the cave, and it was good. Anyway, I come back and I watched quite a number of the Marvel films on Netflix over the weekend. So I've had a marvellous weekend, and painting some miniatures that I got. I bought some front rank miniatures, and they're really nice, and well worth the effort of painting. So I'll show you those in the Napoleonics update. But I think what I'm trying to say is that I got caught into this painting for videos rather than videoing painting. Happens every week, doesn't it? I get one of these sales calls. Just bear with me 1 second. There you go. That's how you deal with these people that phone you up. What I was going to do, I was going to actually answer it and show you how I talk to them, but I think that's a bit much. I may do a video on that one day, because I do some really stupid things and have some very strange conversations with these people, but there you go. Anyway, yeah, so like I said, I was painting for videos rather than videoing the painting, and I was getting myself all frustrated about it and everything. But like I say, I had a conversation with Nick, and it seems to have I seem to have come to a realisation that at the end of the day, I love painting these little miniatures. I might not be the best painter in the world, but I'm certainly enjoy painting. Do you know what I mean? And I enjoy building these little armies and stuff. Admittedly, don't tend to last very long because I get, sell them on eBay. But there you go. Anyway, that's that's a bit wrong. That's not exactly true. They might last about 5 years or so before I flog them. But I don't think that'll be happening with the Napoleonics. Anyway, I'm rambling now. But the point I just wanted to make was that that the hobby's supposed to be fun, isn't it? It's not competition, and I think that you can get a lot of enjoyment out of it by enjoying yourself, enjoying other people's work, and basically, hobbying the time away. Anyway, I don't actually know what the point I was making there, but sometimes I just talk rubbish. Anyway, catch you later. I hope you painted a few things, and I'll be doing a Napoleonics update probably towards the end of the week. But there might be something special before then. We'll find out, won't we? Alright, see you later. Bye.